Safe has now rescued about 130 cats, desexed, microchip vaccinated about 130 cats now, and we've homed about 72 of those. So we obviously still have a lot of cats to rehome, and we do ask people in Esperance, if they are considering getting a cat, please do support us. What we're interested in is desexing every cat in Esperance. I know that's a big ask, but I don't know why it can't be done. I think, if everybody rallies around and really supports what we're doing, then it can be done. So that's what we're aiming for, to stop the constant birth of kittens that are dumped in the bush, given away, and sort of end up in not very nice places. And obviously the adult cats that come from that we cannot find homes for.
Is it a big problem?
It's an immense problem in Esperance, yes. The rangers are great. They try to sort of help when people have nuisance cats. They'll go and trap them and sort of try and control it that way. We've also rescuing dogs now, and we've rescued about 24 dogs, and we've only got about 3 now that need homes. So our dog homing is going very well. We're also obviously desexing, microchipping and vaccinating those dogs. We're out in the community a lot doing fundraising, because the adoption fees that we ask for don't cover our costs at the vets. So we do ask people, if they see us in the community trying to raise money, to please support us and either donate or buy some of our products. That would be really, really helpful, and just let us know that they know about us and that they support what we're doing. The animals in Esperance, I really, truly feel they do need support. That's why I'm really, really committed to keeping Safe Esperance going, even though it's really, really tough at times. We don't have as much support as we need on any level, but I'm really committed to them. They do need support. They need somebody to speak for them. They can't speak for themselves. They need somebody to step in and help when they really need help. So I really do feel that Esperance animals need us, and I hope that the people in Esperance feel the same and would support us, because that's what we're committed to. And there's a little pussycat coming in to say hello. This is Holly. And Holly is looking for a home. She's very, very sweet. Oh, she's coming to say hello. Oh, there, she wants to rub against your camera. She's a very affectionate, sweet little pussycat. And she was found in a rest area, very thin, and somebody very kindly brought her here. Didn't want to obviously leave her in the bush. She's obviously been someone's pet, but wasn't microchipped, sadly, so we can't find her owner. So there are more cats than there are homes. And the cat laws in Western Australia have had a positive and a negative effect. Positive in that a lot of responsible people have desexed and microchipped their cats, but sadly there are still a lot of cats in Esperance that still need to be desexed. It's still a constant problem because of the laws now. People feel they can't advertise their kittens. They can't sell them, obviously, because they'd be viewed as a breeder, and that's illegal unless you're registered. So it's really driven the kitten population underground. People are giving them away sort of surreptitiously, and consequently we don't tend to learn about a lot of the people that need help. So my idea was to offer to people who cannot afford to desex their cats help in this area. We are raising funds online on a fundraiser page. Initially on the fundraiser page, we're asking for $5,000. Now, depending on the sex of the animals that we're presented with, that will do around 50 cats. So that's a good start. Obviously, we want to continue to desex. If we really get the public behind us, that's little Missy coming to say hello. So if we really get the public behind us, hopefully we will be able to raise more money. We're starting off with an initial 500 and seeing where we go. We did apply for funding from various bodies, but we haven't had the okay on any of those. So we will keep trying, because it's terribly important that I think various bodies in Esperance do support what we're doing. We're helping the Shire. If the people are on any form of benefit card, I don't mind what it is, any sort of pension card, health card, anything like that, if they need assistance in any way, we will help them with their cat. We will pay for the desexing, and we will ask them obviously for a donation if they can afford that. If they can't, that's that's fine. When the laws first came in, people were given 2 years to comply. So towards the end of the 2 years, there were a lot of people going down to the vets getting their cats microchipped. So in that sense, it's helped, because if a cat wanders, we have been able to find their original owner, which is fantastic. All animals, dogs as well, should be microchipped. It really, really is terribly important. But obviously, if people feel they cannot afford to desex their animal and microchip it, or sometimes people just don't get around to it, basically, then we do have an issue, because if those cats reproduce, then what do these people do with the kittens? We don't want our cats going wild and going into the bush. We know the problems there. We want to support the ecology. We want to help the ecology here in Esperance. We also want cats to be viewed as a pet and not a pest. So I think it's crucial that we desex and microchip all the cats in Esperance, and we do need the local support for that. As far as finances is concerned, yes, we're always in desperate need of money to help us run Safe. Our biggest costs are our vet fees. So yes, we always need donations to help us with that. Obviously, excuse me, if you adopt one of our animals, then that will obviously help us towards our vet fees. We're in desperate need of homes for our cats, our adult cats especially. People want kittens, but once they get older, they're not interested in an adult cat really. But they're just as beautiful pets. They're really loving. This is little Holly again. She is the most adorable cat, and she just needs a loving home. She's really, really affectionate, and there's no reason why you shouldn't have a cat like Holly instead of a kitten. We need foster carers. We can only rescue the animals that we have spaces for, and we cannot overburden people, willing people, with too many animals. We cannot do it. It's not fair to them, and it's not fair to the animals. So we just need more people to step in and help. Please help us. These are animals that people have owned and they've discarded. Please help us find new homes for them. I've discovered Ganoderma in a coffee. Now, this is Organo Gold, which is an organic coffee, and I have become a distributor for them. We are just looking at ways of raising money for Safe to help us to keep going, basically. So I think it's a really great product. It actually is an organic coffee with a herb called Ganoderma infused in it, and that actually alkalizes and oxygenates the system, so helps people in lots of various ways with various health issues.